Brothers and sisters, generals, welcome to another edition of EBX Discussion, and salute to our families and the great content creators out there, the righteous content creators, because, we in the social media world, and, if you got somewhat a sense of balance, we'll know who the real generals are in our families and whatever part of the world that we are in, And usually I be in the morning, but it's kind of in the evening, but I'll say it anyway. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time zone that we are in. Be thankful for all good, righteous knowledge that we come across, as I said on the podcast, that we have gained or accumulated, especially when we're using it for right things, the upliftment, to honor thy ancestors, something I always bring up. I honor thy ancestor, brother and sister, who are generals. They got many of us in that great divine space that we are in. And thank you, current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view. I salute you and thank you, because something we learned as Brother Prince, I got on my banner here, salute to Prince, and the integrity and the music and the passion he brought to hip hop. I would say some hip hop, but I would say mostly pop, but just music in general that he brought to humanity and or culture. Because as many of us have experienced on this walk, whether brother, sister, general, or family, a divine purpose can't be stopped when you're committed to whatever gift that is, and especially if it impacts our own life in a righteous way. And whether we hit a household, family, just parts of the world, doing right, because it's enough toxic and evil shit going on as it is. We have to try to add to humanity and our culture the best way we can. And it sends good vibrations throughout our body. Positive energy is free. What I always say, folks, negative energy can cost you all day, every day, depending on and it don't matter what level. If it's small amounts of negative energy, depending on what it is, because no negative energy is good, small or big, so it really doesn't matter. So, we learn to observe the negative energies around us, whether in the world, person, place, or thing, but we don't absorb it, and stick to the things that are important. And remembering those that had a good heart and had that divine in them and didn't let things before them stop them. Because as I said, say it again, a divine purpose can't be stopped. And salute to Prince. And I've been going through some different artists, as many that listen to this channel, Lord Lamont and myself, we love music. He's more so he know more about the new school, new age hip hop and maybe some R&B. So when we do have father and son discussions, and we will have one, just had to take a little break and, a little assessment on life and take things serious, like I always say, in the mix of having fun and enjoy ourselves, can't get too caught up in being deep and don't let ourselves become uptight, but same time, staying on point and keeping our eyes open when they need to be, keeping that love within and sharing it to those who are deserving of it. We be empaths, but not a dumbass empath. So, but getting back to Prince, and salute to Prince, and salute to the other brother he's speaking to. I can't believe I can't remember his name. God dang it, what is his name? The brother on the banner here, really can't remember his name. But anyway, salute to that brother. It'll come to me. Don't know why. I don't know why it slipped my mind. But salute to the other brother Prince talking to. And as you can see, you know just by the look on Prince's face that he's saying something deep. So, and I say, dang, what is his name? It's still in my mind, brothers and sisters. I cannot remember his name. God dang it. I'm gonna put it, if I don't remember his name before this podcast is over, I'll put it in the description, but it should come across my mind. Why it's escaping my brain right now, I do not know. But salute to that brother. And and look at the look on the brother's face when he's listening to Prince. And, and I was imagining what he was saying. And in my theory or opinion, he said, divine purpose can't be stopped. And he looked up at him and said, salute, Prince. Just look at the look on his face. He looked surprised, So I thought this was a wonderful photo of Brother Prince, and I can't remember the other brother name, but it'll come to me before it's over with. Spike Lee, forgive me, Spike Lee, and he's a part of history. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name, but just look at the look on Spike Lee's face. Like he's intrigued, like what the heck? Because as we all know, Prince was deep. And Prince went out swinging. He didn't go out like no punk. And as he said on the interview, all his vinyl albums, all his albums he ever created and made, that's what they didn't steal. He kept those. So that's a brother that was locked in to his divine spirit and his music, and he played many instruments. He could play the guitar, the piano, the drums. He was very talented, not just one of those celebs that just pushed to the limelight. No, he really was a musical genius. So salute and rest in peace and in power to Prince. And I wanted to speak on the color purple, and that's, as you see on the title, I put it in purple on the thumbnail or banner, because as we all know, Prince, everything he did with a purpose, especially when he became more aware of himself. He became more in tune with his divine spirit, because a divine purpose can't be stopped, generals. And he had a purpose behind everything, even the color purple. Like the movie Purple Rain. Then you had the movie Color Purple. So I was intrigued by that, and so I thought I'd read a little summary on the importance, or not the importance, but the purpose of purple, because that's why Prince liked purple. It was more than just a color to him. It was a purpose behind it, because that's the kind of brother he was. And I'll also reiterate, I think my grandmother's favorite color was purple, and my Aunt Vera, her color was purple. May they both rest in peace and in power. And I have a podcast about Lauryn Hill I gave a tribute to, and I'll put that in the end screen, as well as other artists I named on that podcast. And I also have another podcast when I talked about when I was married, and I talked a little bit about purple on there, but I didn't go in too deep. But on the banner is like 3 candles. I call it 3 candle protection. And on the thumbnail is a picture of one's family. It's me, my ex-wife, my sister, brother, my uncle, and my grandmother. Brother and his wife and my mom, they're all in the thumbnail. And if you look in the thumbnail, my grandmother has on purple. So that's what intrigued me to talk about purple, that there's a meaning behind the color purple, So I want to go into it. And I also play a song called See Clearly. I always got to play a song. So thank those that's been riding along. I appreciate you. We leaders and teachers, remember, we are not followers, with a student spirit. And I also have some names of some artists that I want to read. I'm going to read half before the song I made called See Clearly. Then I'll come back and read the other half. And I got a special surprise of a sister that knew how to play drums, and she was a band leader, and she was very talented. And I think she knew Prince, and she's on the list. And I got 2 sisters that I want to, well, actually 3 that I want to do a little briefing on that I'll read. And that'll be after the song I'm going to play. Again, See Clearly. All right, so let's go back to the color purple and see the meaning behind it. Let's go, leaders and teachers. All right. The color purple has many meanings, including royalty, mystery, and creativity. It's dope. And I'm telling you, that connects to Prince. That's why he liked purple. He was more than just a color, He had a purpose behind everything he did. If you really pay attention, go back down through his history. And can also represent luxury, power, and ambition, but a righteous power. The old cliche goes, with great power comes great accountability and responsibility. So got to be careful with that word power. All right. Symbolism. Purple is royalty. Purple has long been associated with royalty and nobility. Rarity. Purple is rare in nature, which can make it seem exotic and mysterious, which purple is kind of an exotic color. And it does connect to femininity, but that's not all it is. Some people think purple is just for the female. No, it's not. It's just a color. All right. And that stereotypical shit, All right. And this one I don't care for. It says magic, but it says purple is associated with magic, but maybe a little mystery, but not magic. I don't go for the magic, because to me, magic is like illusions. No, we want creativity, not magic. something that's real, tangible, so all right, creativity, which I was just speaking on. Purple is associated with creativity and imagination. It's beautiful. So, and we all know Prince was had a high imagination, and I'll say the same for my grandmother and my auntie, because my auntie used to sew, and she was very good at sewing. So that takes imagination, because you visualize it in your mind and then you play it out in your life, as well as my grandmother used to go fishing. She liked gardening, and she took care of her house. It takes kind of a creative mind to take care of household ourselves, and because you come up with different ways to deal with things and center ourselves. So things we get passed down from our parents. I always say our mother and father, grandfather and grandmother. A lot of the great things we know how to do come from that great divine, but through our DNA of our parents and grandparents. So I just wanted to read that little meaning behind the color purple. So salute again to Prince for teaching us a divine purpose. And I want to do a little briefing on Prince, and then I'm gonna read half the names I got wrote down, and they're musicians, some hip-hop artists, some R&B. All right. Born June 7th, 1958, Minneapolis, talking about Prince, and he transitioned April 21st, 2016. Prince Rogers Nelson was an American singer, songwriter, musician, producer, dancer, and innovator who rose to international fame, as we all know. But he was more than that. He was way more than just fame. Real talk. So, all right. Salute to Prince again. Rest in peace and in power. And this whole podcast is really a kind of a tribute to him and those who were somewhat similar to his passion. A divine purpose, brothers and sisters, can never ever be stopped. All right. I want to run through some names I have, and I like to do these. I talk because I love hip hop music. So first on the list is my cousin, rest in peace and in power, L'Oreal Lyrical. And we got Monica, and a lot of us like Monica, and I like Brandy too. I think they both make good music. As you hear on my channel, I don't like to put artists against each other because it causes division, and beefing breeds negative energy. So I don't do the beefing thing. So to each is his own. All right, Monica, salute. My cuz, L'Oreal Lyrical, salute. Rest in peace and in power. The next on the list, Tina Turner. And we all love Tina Turner. And I do, if I'm not mistaken, I think she transitioned. Don't quote me. But if she did, rest in peace and in power. I haven't done any, current research on Tina Turner. But salute to Tina Turner, who brought versatile music and was different. So, and the next one is Anita Baker. And she brought very smooth music, soothing, salute to Anita Baker. And I got to do some current research on her, see what she's doing to her family, what she's doing current. Another one of my favorite artists. And the next one is Foxy Brown, beautiful sister. I see her photo recently. Great artist. We got Trina, who was in the song with Trick Daddy, Shut Up, which is a song and a video I love. And I like the song because whoever produced the beat, man, I give them props because I love that band sound. And they had the band in the video, so that's dope. And salute to Trick Daddy, who always kept it 100 to this day. And as you see, you don't see him in a lot of adversity and a lot of bull crap, as far as I can see. All I see is people hating on him and talking about him all the time. That's all I see. So I don't think he gets enough credit. I think he did bring some realism to the hip hop. So salute to Trick Daddy. Always been one of my favorite artists. So he's doing good too. I've been seeing some good positive photos of him and his kids and stuff. So salute to Trick Daddy and his family, and Trina. All right, next one is Ashanti, which is another one of my all-time favorite artists, and she's up there with Keisha Cole and Jordan Sparks and Fantasia. Those are another three of my favorite artists. I love sisters with that raw talent. And we got Missy Elliott, and I like her because she brought style and fun to hip hop, and dancing music and stuff like that. And she pretty much kept it 100, pretty balanced. And Aaliyah, rest in peace and in power, which was Missy Elliott's. I think they were best friends. And I also think Timbaland, which is a great producer, I think he was kind of best friends with Aaliyah and Missy Elliott, which I'll do another briefing on. I want to read about Missy Elliott Timberland and Aaliyah. So they were best friends. And I'll read on that after the song. And the next one on the list is New Edition. Because I remember growing up, many of us that grew up on New Edition, they were wonderful, just fun music, especially when you were youth, something you can relate to. That was back when we had good music, man. And they dressed normal, and artists were just being themselves, I don't know. It was just a different time. But all right. So salute to New Edition when they were together, and Bobby Brown, which did his thing. Even when he went solo, he did his thing. Bobby Brown was on fire in his time. He kind of ruled R&B for a little bit. So salute to Bobby Brown. MC Shy D, which is an older, old school artist. I have to do a little research on, but I remember that this artist called MC Shy D. And I remember the song when I'm MC Shy D and I gotta be tough, but I thought I'd put that on the list, and I gotta research it and look them up. But salute to MC Shy D if that artist is still around. Next one is Jackson 5, because I speak on how I miss groups and bands like Prince when he had the female guitarist, and he had the brother that could play a guitar, and he had the drum. Man, I love bands. Okay. So Jackson 5, that's why I brought them up, because they were a group. They were a band, a family. It's beautiful. So salute to Jackson 5 and what they brought to humanity and our culture. Next one on the list, Fat Boys. Yep, I know we all remember the Fat Boys, and those who transitioned in that group, may they rest in peace and in power, because I don't know if they're all still alive. So salute to Fat Boys, and it brought fun to hip hop, and showed it don't matter who you are when you got raw talent. When you got it, you got it. All right. The next one is Skinny Boys. I don't think they went too far in the music world, but I remember one song, at least one album. This back when it was cassette tapes. I remember having a cassette tape, Skinny Boys, but they had some pretty good music. But I don't know if they went very far. So salute to them. And I got Mr. Cheeks, which is in that video Jump Off with Lil' Kim. And I wanted to make a correction. I said on the few podcasts ago, I thought it was 2 Chainz in that video with Lil' Kim called Jump Off, but it was Mr. Cheeks. But if you look at the video, he looked like 2 Chainz. But salute to Mr. Cheeks, and I've listened to some of his music. He dope. I love his style. Beautiful. I like his swag. Lil' Kim, I loved her swag in that song and video of Jump Off. So salute to them. And they made a good. I like their chemistry in that video. So salute to Mr. Cheeks and Lil' Kim, who's still, I think Lil' Kim is still touring today. So salute to her. And MC Hammer, and I put MC Hammer on there because I've been seeing a lot of videos of MC Hammer. A lot of people say MC Hammer didn't take no shit, and we all know MC Hammer was phenomenal. Man could dance, rap, and I like how he didn't. They say MC Hammer didn't take no shit, but he never displayed himself that way. He never came off as the gangster or this dude thought it was hard. He was just him. He just did what he loved, which was rapping and dancing. And the brother was phenomenal, man. When MC Hammer's gonna put on the show, whether on TV or live, you was finna get a heck of a show. So salute to Hammer for that. And he had that energy, man, straight up. So salute to Hammer holding his own in the music and in the real world. Because again, I've seen many interviews where a lot of people say Hammer didn't take no shit. Real talk. So, and that's I respect him for that, because again, it's not about being tough, hard, or no gangster. It's about being true to oneself and maintaining our peace, and letting nothing on the outside break it. That's what it come down to, so. All right. So salute to Hammer for that. And those were some of the names that I wanted to read off. And again, I want to do a briefing on another sister. I got a surprise when I come back that I want to read about. That I think she knew Prince, and she was the greatest drummer of all time. So, and I want to do a briefing on Miss Elliott, Aaliyah, and a little bit of Timberland. Not a lot, just a little segment. And thank those for riding along. And remember, folks, man, when you connect to that divine, man, and you on your righteous purpose, trust me, can't nothing stop it, All right, so I want to get to this song, and I'll be back to read some more names that I have of some great artists of all time. Some, like, again, some R&B, some maybe a little pop and hip hop. Ooh, that rhyme. I told you I'm always rhyming. All right, and yep, and pause for a minute. Hold that thought. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Eric.
Hey, what's up?
We already went to, well, Mama went to the store. I'ma just say we. But Mama went to the store already, and it's gonna get ready to snow.
Okay. Oh.
Or, yeah, and it's gonna get real bad, so I don't know if you wanna come out today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
can't even see outside, so I ain't even. Oh, okay.
yeah, it's gonna be like snowing, like you know how it was last.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be again.
Oh, guess what? I got you on the mic. I'm in the middle of a podcast.
Oh,
I'm by
man.
myself. I'm by myself though.
Oh, hello, YouTube.
Yep. Tell everybody in the background. Say hi.
Say hi.
Yeah. So yeah, cause I was gonna do this, and I was gonna head to y'all house. So I can't even see outside. So
Yeah.
that sucks. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to let you know.
All
So
right.
you don't look.
All right. Well, with those who are listening, this brother Dion, this is Ethan's older brother. So
We laughing.
So what'd you say? Slapping? Say it again.
Laughing.
That's your YouTube channel?
Yeah, but it's spelled weird. SL3PIN.
And he's a gamer, y'all. He's smart too. He real smart. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, if it's snowing, I guess that. Well, okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, tell your mom have a good birthday. I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I had to get that, brothers and sisters. That was as you heard, that was my godson, Dion. I was supposed to go over their house today, but I'm in the middle town, so and it's snowing right now. So, this is all part of being authentic. This is real life. We can't be consumed by technology. That's reality. And I had to stop and get that call because I was supposed to go over there. So, but I'm gonna get to this song, brothers and sisters, and I'll be back. I'm gonna finish those names because I think those who are listening, thank you if you've been riding along this long. Thank you. I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day, brother, sister, general, family. But I want to get to this song called "See Clearly," and I'm gonna come back and I want to read some more names that I think you brothers and sisters will enjoy. And I got one surprise name. Again, I think she knew Prince, and she was the greatest drummer of all times. And I want to do a briefing on Miss Elliott and Aaliyah and a little of Timberland. And I'll be back after this, brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Open up your eyes and realize the lies, and you will make it through this life, and you will rise. My spiritual brothers out there and my spiritual sisters, go to your highest potential and be that powerful being that you are and see clear. And the rain be gone. Yeah. One sees clearly now. And I have grown.
Yep.
I see clearly now. The rain is gone. Yep. One sees clearly now. And I have grown. Yep. Let it out my soul now. Making sure that I'm around. Making sure my girl wear a smile, never wear a frown. Want my kids to be greater, never ever be down. Fuck the internet. Man, I'm moving in silence now. Make it through this matrix, no, I'll never ever be a clown. Most people lost and probably won't be found. Calling down protection from my hometown deep down. And they'll mean what I'm saying right now. I gotta be great for goodness sakes. Just take a look around. Shit fucked up today, and that's why I walk and I talk this way. Because my creator put things in me to say. I'm on another level, continue to raise. Cause I'm the kind of brother that the world can't face. I've grown.
One sees clearly now. The rain is gone. Yep, yep.
One sees
Clearly now. 'Cause I have grown. Yep, yep.
Yep, one sees
Clearly now.
the rain is gone.
The
Yep,
rain is
yep,
gone.
yep. Tired of the same shit.
This is why I spit.
Man, I love to uplift, exercising my gift. Yeah, it's been a long time, always positive. Every time I rip, if you own bullshit, I'm gone with the quicks. Don't be a petty brother or a petty chick. You think low thoughts, that's what you gon' get. Yeah, the rain is gone.
That's right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, you think low thoughts, that's what you gonna get. Real talk. So that was See Clearly. I made that, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, brothers and sisters, you know, you gotta do what we love what we do, and put passion in it, you know? And just be thankful, you know, and keep on forging forward, you know. Be amazed what comes up, you know, in our subconscious when we meditate, stay with it, you know, keep our eye on the sparrows, I like to say. And it's beautiful, you know. But of course, easier said than done. Takes practice, you know. Well, it depends on what kind of environment we have, where we are in our life, you know. And you know, how much willpower we have, and the foundation we carry, you know, that old blueprint that brother Martin Luther King Jr. spoke on, you know. What is our blueprint, brothers and sisters? And again, that's not mine, that's brother Martin Luther King Jr. I did a podcast on him recently. I don't know, it's thankful. Like, again, a lot of us great reachers and teachers, we talk about Black history all the time, so it just, you know, when we do it all day, every day, most of the time when we're up on it, it's just make, you know, Black History Month that much more special. But, you know, and I know we hear some people say, well, what do we have to be happy for? You know, as I heard from a great brother, and it's not mine. This brother say this all the time. It's not mine now, this is. Take the good and leave the effing bad. That's why I don't like beefing, division. I don't like taking artists, putting them against each other. And it could just be my opinion, I swear, but Black culture, we are the only ones that do that. We're the only ones that fight and beef. It's ridiculous, you know. Again, negative energy. Beefing breeds negative energy. All right, brothers and sisters, generals, my divine warriors that's been riding along, salute. I want to get to these names, and some of them hip hop, some of them R&B. You know, some may had a lot to do with hip hop, some may carried the ball for hip hop. So just want to get to some of these names. Again, I got a special sister that I want to speak on, and the first on the list is Cisco. And I kind of did a little research on Cisco. Cisco dealt with a lot of adversity. Some I didn't even know. So that's why I like going deep on some artists and see what they really go through in their lives, because we only see on the surface. We don't really know what some of these artists, because you have some true artists, you know, that's not giving in to the toxicity of this matrix, you know. So I kind of did a little research, but I won't go too deep. But allegedly he was blackballed. So, but I don't know if that's true, you know. But I always say, just because we don't hear from an artist, or we always think they fell off, no. Some artists just back away from the BS, and I think he was one of those artists. And he made some good music. It was him and Drew Hill, that whole group, you know. There was a very talented group. So he played his part in Black culture, you know. So, and if things or obstacles wouldn't have got in his way, you know, like he wouldn't have made no more thong song. I think he would have elevated, and his music would have changed. You know, we all go through an elevation stage. We should, you know, if we're trying to, and I think he would have. It's just that sometimes our artists, whether male or female, brother or sister, when they're starting to evolve and change, it's for some reason it's like stuff start happening to them. You know, it's like that negative entity out there. It's like they can almost feel them evolving. You know, like Pimp C, and so many others. It's like something happened to them right before they're getting ready to evolve. And that Whitney Houston, you know, she was changing. She was coming into herself, and all of a sudden, Whitney Houston wasn't with us anymore. And that's happened to so many artists, you know. So salute to Cisco, and wherever he at right now. Hope he doing good in his family, his kids and stuff, you know. I always think about things like that. I got children, you know, so hope that great divine is in his life and protecting him and his family and his children. All right, Nick Cannon. Put Nick Cannon on the list because he had something to do with hip hop. And what I like about Nick Cannon, he can take what he dish out, because he takes a lot of jabs. A lot of people be coming at him with the Mariah jokes and stuff like that. So that's why I respect him about, you know, wilding out. And he kind of did set the stage for a lot of comedians and or artists, you know, just having a platform to display your talent and your gifts. So I salute Nick Cannon for that. He have paid some way for you know, whether comedian or artist, you know, he played a part in that. And Nick can be funny and he can rap, you know. I know he take a lot of flack for rapping and stuff, but I think he can rap. You know, he ain't one of like the top artists, the best artist in the world, but he can rap. You know, he has some talent, and Divine gave Nick Cannon the gift of promotion. You know, and to me, I don't think he squandered his gifts. I think he used them for good, because his energy has helped others. You know, like Young DC Fly, Carlos Miller, Chico Bean. You know, him and Cat Williams were good friends. Cat said that himself. So Nick has done some good things, you know. That's why I say he can dish out, he can take just as much as he dish out. So that's what I like about him. Good sense of humor, you know. So salute to Nick Cannon. He's a part of Black history. You know, next on the list is Kid and Play, who brought fun to hip hop, you know, and that's a part of Black history. You know, the energy they had, you know, like kind of like MC Hammer, the same type of energy. So salute to Kid and Play, and I do think they're still alive today. So salute for what they brought to Black history. All right, Sir Mix-a-Lot, you know, Sky Pagers. I don't know if people remember Sir Mix-a-Lot. I liked his swag, and he used a sample from one of Prince's songs in Sky Pagers. And I don't know if anybody remember that song, Sky Pagers. When Sky Pagers, down, boom, dum dum down, boom, bam dum down, boom, Sky Pagers, dum 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 dum, and they had that. I forget what song. It was one of Prince's songs that he sampled from in there, but you have to look it up. Look up Sir Mix-a-Lot, Sky Pagers. I'm gonna look it up myself, but it was one of them songs, Prince's songs. That's why I put him on the list that he sampled from. Salute to Prince. Because again, this is a tribute to Prince. This is just like other artists I'm naming in tribute to Prince. All right, and even Tupac had a sample of Prince's song. A song called "This Is Why I Call You B," and you know what the B mean. That was a sample from Prince. So, and you know, Tupac's is on the other list that I've had. You know, my son and I talk about on father and son discussions. Salute. And there will be some in the future, but right now I'm assessing one's life and just kind of, you know, keeping an eye on things, basically. But that'd be for a whole nother podcast. So my son's dealing with challenges in his life, doing what he has to do. So, but he's going through the learning phase, you know, and he will learn. We all had to learn. All right, so salute to Sir Mix-a-Lot. Got to research him. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know what he's doing currently, but salute to Sir Mix-a-Lot. He brought a lot of fun and savviness to hip hop. And the special sister I wanted to speak on was Sheila E., you know, and who was the greatest drummer of all times. And 67 years old, she's still standing today. And she was born, 67 years, December 12th, 1957. And Sheila Cecilia Escovedo, if I said her name right. Born Sheila Escovedo is an American singer, drummer, songwriter, and band leader. Her music blends pop and R&B. And as we all know, Sheila E. was phenomenal. And I don't know if her and Prince had a relationship, but I think they did know each other. But don't quote me on that. And she played a lot of drums. And I heard in a recent interview, the song by Michael Jackson called "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." Get off to the beat, don't stop. She played. It's a instrument in there that sounds like beating on a glass. You know how it sounds when you beat on a glass, ting 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 ting. So if you hear that in that song, that was Sheila E. And I heard that recently in an interview. So salute. See, it's little things like that we don't even know about some of these artists. Excuse me, some of these artists. A lot of them now. I'm talking about the real ones now. Have phenomenal talent, and she made that sound off water in a bottle and two little sticks hitting the bottle. Are you kidding me? So that's how you know she had the spirit of a drummer. Like I said, she the greatest drummer of all time. So salute to Sheila E. And I wanted to do a briefing and one more person. Salute to Sheila E. and Chubb Rock. And this is another song, an artist that was on the soundtrack of Best Man. So we got Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley was on the soundtrack of Best Man. We got Jaguar Wright and another artist, I gotta look up his name, that was on that soundtrack. And then we got Chubb Rock, Treat Me Right, we all know that song, so. And Chubb Rock reminds me a lot of Heavy D. They had the same spirit, it was righteous. So salute to Chubb Rock. And that beat was dope. Whoever did the beat for that Chubb Rock song, Treat Me Right, was dope. So rest in peace and in power. Chubb Rock and Heavy D. All right, now I want to do a briefing on Miss Elliott. Miss Elliott and Aaliyah. And salute to Miss Elliott for the savviness and the style and the fun and the joy she brought hip hop. Because I remember hearing her songs in the club all the time. Back in the day when I was club going. All right, Missy Elliott. Let me see, Miss Melissa Arnett, if I said her name right. This is her real name, Melissa Arnett. Missy Elliott, also known as Miss Demeanor, is a recorder, producer, singer, songwriter, rapper, and/or artist who has broken barriers. You know what I'm saying? And age 53 years, July 1st, 1971. She was born a year after me. And I'm a Cancer, ain't that something? And we Cancers, we always had that 7 in there. And that's why my spirit was drawn to her to do this part of this show about her. 53 years old. Still look good today, too. Salute to Missy Elliott. And she was best friends with Aaliyah. Aaliyah, rest in peace and in power, who was another one of my favorite artists. I will always love Aaliyah. And she just had something that not many artists, she was just different, as we all know. And I wanted to read a little something because she was best friends with Aaliyah. And I do think Timberland, which is a great producer, beat maker, I think he was friends with Aaliyah also. So I want to read a little summary. Aaliyah would have turned 43 on Sunday, and her family, along with close friend Missy Elliott, paid tribute to the late singer, or the great artist, the great Aaliyah, January 18th, 2022. 4-page letter is a song recorded by American singer Aaliyah for her second studio album, One in a Million, 1996, released as the album's 4th single by Black Ground Records and Atlantic Records on April 8th, 1997. It was written by both Missy Elliott and Timberland, with the latter producing it. So salute to Timberland and Missy Elliott. I just like knowing about behind the music and how music is made and created. It's just beautiful. That's how Prince was. That's why I said Prince was multi-talented. He could play the drums, the guitar. He had a very, very good ear for music. And he got that from his dad, as we've seen in the movie. His dad was very creative. Again, folks, a lot of talents we get are from our mother, father, our grandmother, and our grandfather. It comes through that DNA from that great, great divine. So those are some things that was in my soul and in my spirit. And we just wanted to play a little song. I like playing music in the middle of the speeches. I had seen in the comment that someone likes the songs I play in the middle of the speeches. And there'll be other songs, just won't be mine. It'll be like my son, L'Oreal Lyrical, rest in peace and in power. And some other artists, that I come across, and I'll promote anybody for nothing. I don't ask for no money or nothing, just for me, nothing against nobody else. Again, you got those that get donations and get donations and stuff, but are righteous. Again, we in the right circles. we'll know who the real ones are. Brothers and sisters, generals, family in the world and online. So thank those for coming in to another edition of EBX Discussion. And just wanted to give a little tribute to Prince. Salute to Prince. And I thank him for the inspiration. And he didn't give up, and he was true to himself to, until the day he transitioned, Salute to Prince, and many other artists like him, and all the artists I read and everybody I just read on that list, may that great divine stay in their life, brothers and sisters, and whoever listening, may that great divine stay in our life, brother, sister, general, family, and never forget, a divine purpose can't be stopped. Salute.